Directions Waver and Struggling here, and today I'm going to be checking out Love, Alchemy, A Heart in Winter. And then seeing what looks like a gargoyle, finding a painting, and potentially a wyvern. And I just created it. Yeah. Just in the mic. Okay. And not much else to do other than start the game. Let's just... There we go. Okay, let's get into it. Definitely casual. Oops, okay. If you need to read it, you can pause it. It's Christmas. I love this holiday. Just thinking of it like being in a fairy tale. All my dreams came true on that exact day. I slept so well tonight. I dreamed of Charles. Yeah, sure. Look at the beautiful flowers on the table. Charles is so kind to leave me these beautiful flowers. I should put them in water before they wilt. Ellie, I had to leave urgently to the valley on business at Brooks. No delay while I'm away. You can take a walk around the castle, but be careful, don't get locked in any rooms. The castle is being renovated and it can be dangerous, love. You're a great artist. Objects you will need to use are automatically added to your inventory. Interact with certain objects. Click on the dressing table to take a closer look. And here's the vase. It will be perfect for the roses that Charles left for me. The vessel for the bouquet. Put the roses in the vase. Excellent. You found a useful item. Oiler. Control between locations. Let's go to the living room. I'm getting bored staying in one room. I wish I could explore the castle. Hopefully Charles won't mind. The letter did say you can walk around, just be careful. Collect all objects from the list below. Click on them. If you cannot find an object or don't know what to do, use a hint. Okay? They really needed to make that font just a little bigger. We would call that a lobster, but whatever. A spoon. That's a cane. What in the world? It's a crane. kicker. I thought I clicked that key about 5 times already. And spoon. This is your journal. All important events will be written down here. This is a map. Use the map to find important locations and determine your current position. Also, this is another way to travel between locations. Okay. It's nice just to sit in an armchair and watch the fire in the fireplace. I'll come back here with Charles. For now, I'll just walk around the castle. Such a sweet little thing. It's a pity that it's broken. It appears to be missing a button. Oh, berries. Now I have food for the bird. I feel like you probably should check to see if that kind of berries are okay for birds. Maybe I'm still dreaming. I swear I just saw a ghost. Yeah, you may learn that. Chest is locked with a padlock, and to open it I will need the unusual figured key. I'll try and find that. Charles seems to have forgotten his fiddle. His matched nature makes him rather forgetful. Who is he? Probably the great-grandfather Charles. What a striking resemblance. I will ask Charles about him when my sweetheart returns to the castle. Yeah, with the fact that she, in the opening sequence, it said, like, oh yes, he looks like he's from that time period. Oh! Well, safe behind the painting, like on pages of adventurous novels. Seems I need a coin to open the safe. Just like the Legend of King Arthur, I think I'll be able to pull out that sword. I just need to find a suitable lubricant for the blade. Keel is covered with sealing wax. I think I'll be able to find a way to melt it. Why in the Sam Hill would it be covered in wax? What unusual door has neither a lock nor a handle? How can I open it? Perhaps glue is in the object fixed on the pedestal. Must be a joke, but who is doing the joking? During all my time here, I've never seen anyone besides Charles. Dear Mary, I am writing to you from the front lines. Although we are far away from each other, our hearts are close. When the war ends, I'll return to you. We'll live in our castle and love each other forever. Your great artist. I'm wondering if you look like his past lovers. Can't believe my eyes. Secret door. How exciting. My curiosity will kill me. Well, never mind. In order to open this hatch, I will need a special key. Is that you? Nope. Oh. Use skip if you can't complete the task. Okay. Okay, blue, red, purple, yellow, red, purple. Memory is not my forte. Blue, red, purple, yellow, red, purple. Blue, red, yellow, red, purple. Blue, red, purple, yellow, red, purple. Okay. If I paint this diamond with red, will the safe open? The arrows at the corners probably change their color, and if I want to reset the image, I can use the safe lock. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So obviously these four can only be flipped by those buttons. This obviously has each one of those top ones have 2 buttons though. Oh. What? But I just did that. Unless I managed to misread something, I'm gonna hit skip because I certainly look like I got it all. So yeah, I'm a sore loser. I don't care. Mysterious dungeon. The castle probably keeps more secrets than I first thought. Statue's holding a piece of chalk in its hands. Should I take it? It'll probably come in handy. castle, the more I think of the evil one. Excuse me? Here again. The spire looks miserable. I wonder where its eye is? Ancient alchemists had known outline magic. Some symbols written with a special chalk could open locked doors, but you must be careful. Who knows what secrets are hidden behind all the closed doors? Should I draw the runes which I saw in the scroll? I have no other options. If I want to use the dynamite, I need to find a wick or a rope. Gesundheit. Should I draw the runes which I saw in the scroll? I have no other options. Oh, we can go check out other rooms where there are knobs and door handle. Usually there are knobs and door handles like this. What? It's a lighter. What in the world? Be able to find... Huh? An Eastern beauty on the painting. Who is she? A harem captive? If I open this ugly lock, I'll be able to see every detail of the painting. Okay. The creature is strangling the woman. I must help her. Okay. What a nonsense. How did a desert appear in France? And where did all these ancient ruins and the cobra in a basket come from? Yeah, I know not to mess with you. I have no doubts the well dried up centuries ago. Nope. Excuse me, what now? I hit hint, hoping for it to point out the scorpion, and it did not point out the scorpion. Hang on, excuse me. Don't know what happened with that hint, where it should have shown me where the scorpion was, and it didn't. Whee! This man died from hunger and thirst. These thoughts frighten me beyond belief. Ancient guardian, he stayed on his watch for ages. This whole thing gives me shivers. Charles, please come back. You can't imagine what horror is going on in this castle. The legend says that the basilisk is a beast that cannot be defeated by a mortal. Only the cry of a rooster in the morning can turn the snake to ashes? Okay. Another gear. It seems that the bars are very solid. I have to cut them. Yeah. No. Okay. The door is also locked. If I didn't know Charles, I'd think that I'm his captive. This wonderful little thing's broken, but I'm sure I can fix it if I find its missing parts. What in the world? What? Huh? What in the world? I did that. It did not allow it. Unless it's that little, like, one specific pixel you have to click it on. a brush. Slices. Knitting needle. Okay. Okay. A pin. King like in chess? What do they mean by king? Can't even see it. I consider that a quill, maybe. On the fork. Now, what do they mean by pin? A writing pen. I tried to say the lid on it first. Right, need a lid. Now, where would I use pruning shears? Oh. Something in that old jar is glittering. I should knock a hole in the jar and see what is there. Okay, that is 2 gears. Perhaps this flask was used for making different potions and things like that. So bronze cancel is fake candle. Stained glass window is missing several fragments. Maybe if I find one, I'll be able to open the door. No, I wouldn't normally do this, but nothing is showing up when I click hints. Okay. I have to look this up. Okay, hang on. Love Alchemy, A Heart in Winter walkthrough. Okay, hang on, I gotta watch this, so I'll just... hang on. Didn't notice this thing even fall over. Okay. Which should be gear number 3. What happened? How is it possible? Where did you appear from? Once upon a time, I met a charming stranger. He visited our city, Oasis. To my shame, I fell in love with him at first sight. We spent a few days together, and then he invited me to become his pari and pose for his painting. Once his paintbrush touched the canvas, I found myself in this dungeon in the arms of the monster. My torments have been everlasting. So he trapped her in a painting. What a villain. He must pay for this. Tell me the name of that man. I'll never forget his name. His name was Cheryl. Translated in English, it is... Yep. Take this bottle with you. It contains my tears, my sadness, my love. I don't love this man anymore. You must be mistaken. I know Charles, and I might find out the truth and clear his name. Honey, you're about to find out that he's a bit of a Dorian Gray. Excuse me. Pardon me. Once upon a time, a brave knight named Charles Diraz lived in France. He was a powerful warrior and a noble man. His courage matched his valor. Enemies trembled at the mention of his name. In his hometown, everyone loved and respected him, and every passerby bowed to him. Yet Charles loved one person more than any other, his wife something. Weighted disc of some sort. Symbols on the stones are similar to those on the board. Should I match the identical symbols? Okay, so a unique take on slider puzzles. I need to basically... Now I just have to... Okay, okay. The octopus doesn't look friendly. How can I drive it away? A torch or a bright lamp would be ideal. That can be handy. However, I won't put my hands in there until I stop the wheel. Another painting. I must get inside of it. Charles and I are in danger. Okay, so there we go. What a huge toad. Is it toxic? No matter, I'll find a way to get rid of it. Woof! Okay. Did that just call that a bronze bowl? Okay. God won't be offended if I take these petals. Considering the last time you took something from a statue, it growled at you. Apparently this is another secret lock. What if I pour special water here? Okay, so... I can't get into the painting anymore. I guess I got everything I needed. I guess. A spiteful octopus guards this ink. I need to drive it away. Bronze skull, bronze candle, bronze cup. A lot of bronze. You know, for that hint button is kind of useless. I would like to point out that most knitting needles are only as big as your hand. And that water wheel has got to be at least 4 hands across. It's basically telling me to put this here. That has basically just grown 5 to 10 times its original size. No, there. Charles told me that he didn't smoke, or is it someone else here? Does he smoke, or is he not an artist? So many questions and contradictions. Did Charles deceive me? This is an unfinished portrait of me. The painting is the latest work. Moreover, it's unfinished. It means I am part of this sinister plan, its final piece. I must put an end to this nightmare and release poor hostages by any means necessary. Why does Charles keep my portrait in a secret room? What does he want to do with it? Nothing good. Pardon me. An interesting thing. Apparently it's missing several objects that these hands should be holding. Let's get some of this stuff out of my inventory. These bronze hands were definitely holding something. And that has cleared up a lot of space for me. Thank goodness. I can't bail water with my hands. I need a bowl or a ladle. place for a tea ceremony. It's a pity that I have no time for this lovely nonsense. To paint this face, I need to make paint. I need ink, ashes, cigar petals, and paintbrush. Ashes. Sakura petals. And ink. So terrible, she has no face. Her facial features are erased, as if it's not a face at all, but a wax mask. Must return beauty to this poor lady. I've prepared the paint, so let's do this, but where do I get a brush? That is a very good question. Oh, wait, there we go. Thank you, mistress. You showed real courage expelling this demon, but the most terrible monsters are still wandering around looking for souls. What do you mean? Tell me, stranger, how is the man named Charles involved in all this? Charles, son? The sound of this name hurts me. It makes my heart bleed. Having lured me with his charming words, he has stolen my beauty and doomed my soul to eternal torments. 100 years of torments. A century? How is this possible? How is the keeper of the castle connected with all this? I mean, the ordinary painter and restorer. The demon impersonates various people. An artist, grande, prince, but the result is always the same. Ladies becoming prisoners of his paintings. Take this essence of my love for Charles Same. He is not worthy of it now. How could I allow this? If everything's true, I'm in danger. It's something worse than death, but that will not stop me. I can't leave this poor woman in trouble. I'll go till the end. I can't get into the painting anymore. Well, assumedly they've all been freed from torment, which it sounds like potentially lazy taking them in paintings, he might be taking an aspect of them. But let's go in gray. Hang on. Okay, give you a chance to pause on each of these. Okay. Hopefully that gave you enough time to read everything necessary. Ariel was a woman of rare beauty, and her heart was full of kindness and compassion for anyone who asked her for help. Every baker in the town knew and admired her. Charles and Ariel cherished each other. They loved to walk together in the forest near the castle, admiring the birds and enjoying the... Couldn't read all that. What a strange place. It seems I'm deep under the ground. It feels creepy here. Yeah, no kidding. A misery-filled soul, you're the last step towards my victory. Bend your knees before your master and give me your soul. Here are slots with symbols that remind me of nature elements. Fire, water, and earth. Amazing how huge ice crystals grow here. Sometimes something glitters inside. Underwater passage. Goodbye, my new shoes. Goodbye. This is a door to the cave of the demon, but it is closed. Everything is so abandoned here. What a beautiful green bag. Now let's see what's inside. I need a key. There's something inside. It looks like a ticket, but I can't reach it. As ill luck would have it, I left my tweezers at home. This is the dressing room of a real dancer. I always wanted to go inside one. Your legs, what happened to you? Once I danced for my lover Charles, but now I'm trapped here, hopeless to leave this place and completely unable to dance on the stage. How can I help? I have a recipe of a special ointment, but I can't make it, as you can see. Please do it for me and I'll pay you back with my own coin. Okay. A beautiful ball. The ruby liquid inside resembles blood. It's no coincidence I need to get it out of here. I like chewing gum. There's a hole for a ticket, but where can I find one? No, this is for that. It's like a couple pixels off. Jeez Louise. Okay, lovely. I'm going this way. Where is... there. Looks much better now. Key. To where, though? Nope. Still haven't gotten that one. Okay, grandpa. 1, 2. Okay. This potion recipe that will help me to enliven the stone. If I apply Dancer's legs, and it become normal again. Okay. I found sulfur. Can I? Is this gonna help at all? Nope. The hint button is kind of broken in this game. I think it's saying I can do another look and find in the bedroom unless I never did that. Living room area? Ah! Real magic cauldron, alchemist and witches, yada yada. When it decides to actually register certain things is beyond belief. Thank you. Finally, I'm free. Plague struck the city. Fear and death ran the show. Wanting to help the afflicted, Ariel often visited the sick ones and cared for them as she wanted to soothe their pain. One night, an old man called the lady. I know who to blame for all this misfortune, he said. Oh. It's cool and scary here. The torture room doesn't look abandoned. I'll never get a date over the internet again. Never again. Heart is similar to a vessel. What does it contain? Blood? BR? Screws missing. If I repair the tongs, I can take something hot with them. Once again, you have to click with your... Sometimes you click with your mouse at the right spot. Sometimes you click with the end of the tool at the right spot. It does not indicate which way it goes. Future reference, I have tried the hint button, and sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not. The old cemetery or the dark forest. Where to go? It's creepy walking along the night forest. It's good that I'm not alone here. It's the real gypsy tilt cart. What a masterpiece. My lord, you look rather unusual. You're a gypsy from Charles's portrait, right? Roaring. Look what that rat did to me. Beware of him. I would have guessed about his plans when he said he liked unusual things. He is quite the mischievous villain. I'll try to find a way to return your beauty to you. However, I'm not sure how to do it. My grandmother was a witch and knew the recipe of a special potion. Take it as I can't make it on my own. If you do this for me, I'll help you. Hurry up. I see you're in danger too. Ancient evil will break free soon. I have to try hard if I want to find anything of use here. The moon is so bright tonight, it's very helpful. Excuse me. It says something hot. Where's my dog? Where are you, my buddy? Please find my dog. Okay. Something is hidden among the roots. Is that a key over the fire? I must open another mysterious door. How can I get it? Pardon me. What? Okay. No. Well, I'm not the only one who kept thinking I should use tongs to get fire out of that torture room's fire pit. Apparently that's not the case. Yeah, I'm pretty much looking at this step by step because the hint button doesn't work in this particular point and click game. Now it says now it will accept the hotkey. Charlotte has a good sense of beauty. All these roots on the floor. There are not enough people to take care of this huge castle. No! What a tricky lock. I need a shoe to open it. Charles is an inventor. Better not touch the handle unless I freeze it. The number of different ways I have to do that just to see if it'll actually work with me. Thank you. Now you can go. Thank you. Well, I am beautiful. Thank you. I'll help you defeat it. Now I'm free, and I'll support you in your trials. Avenge us all. There's a secret order in the city. Their ominous threads entangle the whole city, and nothing escapes their watchful eyes. The members of the order have entered into a contract with a horrible demon. He gave them wealth and power in exchange for hundreds of human souls. These people poisoned the water with plague. Unfortunately, that conversation was overheard. The air is so fresh, how beautiful. The castle yard hides as many secrets as the castle does. Oh! And before you ask, yes, it has entered into the point in time where I just randomly click on objects that I can visibly see. Okay. A bat. Unfortunately, when they use certain terms, such as bat, do they mean flying bat or baseball bat? Something that might be considered a bat, but is not standard bat. Slingshot. Once again, not showing me what it's supposed to. A large kitchen with a fireplace. I'd invited a designer here and a cleaner too. The mincing machine is a very useful device. One part seems to be missing. I'm literally having to watch someone do the look and finds to be able to find as a hint, because the hint button does not work. Unless it was fused at where that metal crossed, I probably would have done it closer to the door. I guess it's been a long time since the gardener was here. Simple pot for gardening. I can plant a seed here. Oh, I saw this plant in a textbook on biology, but it was smaller. It eats bees in hives. Abandoned hive. There's something inside. To see what's in there, I need to hit the box. Okay. Well, it looks like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I mark it. I must be crowded place during the day. They don't remove goods from the trays in the night. So strange. Pineapple. Hairbrush. A bow? Okay. Yeah, nope. It's so gloomy here. I would definitely not buy flowers here. Horrible flower attached to the girl. Chemical fertilizers do no good at all. However, there should be a way to get rid of this plant. Just what I needed to make poison for weeds. I fill this bottle with poison, but how do I spray it? Okay, so the easy part is lining up those lines with the door. Oh no. Okay. My name's Allison. I rescued you. I haven't become Charles's victim by accident. I didn't understand what happened. It was so fast. It seems I spent an eternity here. So you're the one Charles exchanged me for. My darling, you and me are not the only victims of this madman. I'm trying to stop him, but frankly speaking, I'm scared. I'm not sure that I can do this. I'll help you as a token of my gratitude. Take this. It will help you. Good luck, Allison. In fear of being exposed, the order hired robbers that kidnapped the young woman. The thieves pretended to be beggars and lured Ariel into a trap. That night, a ritual knife plunged into... Oh my. Looks like Charles collects animals? The strange machine can produce sounds. I can probably make use of it. The fluid does not conduct electricity. I have no idea why Charles brought it here, but it might come in handy. Wonderful library. There are so many books here that even a life is not enough to read them all. What a mess. The projector works. I just need to insert a slide here. Alas, I don't have any. It's not an ordinary closet. It reminds me of a secret door. I've seen this in a movie. How can I get to know the correct combination? Excuse me. And there's still 2 more girls. Butterfly? A plane? down in here. Okay. Sometimes that eye will appear. Sometimes it will not. Where am I? It seems to be a military hospital. Not the coziest place in the world, though. What's going on? Do you know what to do? Disable the machine is killing me. You need to disconnect the wires, but they're hot. Barely understand anything to do with electricity. For me, it's a challenge just to turn on my laptop. Although if I can deal with the modern technical progress, I can deal with this too. Yep, it's too far from being sterile. Someone's melted the keyhole. Now I need something to... What is it? An electrical salamander? I think it supplies a machine with power. That I can grab with my bare hands. So it's a gel? More power block, and I'll rescue the lady. Does the syringe already have something in it? Oh. I'm just picking a lock. Turn off all the lights. I can disable the machine. It seems the red buttons turn on and off the lamps. There's an order to the connection. Okay. This pretty much resets all my work. If this gets turned back on. I'm going to skip. Thanks. I feel much better. I feel sorry for what Charles has done to me, but I can't hate him. I see his soul suffers as much as my being here in activity. You'll help him heal. A very big chance that he's basically just wants Ariel back. You heard an engine turn on just now, as it is the room heater turning on. Pain overwhelmed Charles when he discovered the death of his beloved, his heart filled with a desire for revenge. The man used all his power and weapons to discover who killed El Real. In the end, he was given names of 8 people who belonged to the Order. He burst into the castle where the members of the Order lived and killed every man he saw. Nuh-uh. You go in there. A large walk-in closet is the dream of every woman. Hello, sweetie. Okay. On full screen, something sewn into the fabric. I wish I could see what it is. I'm so curious. The lights are so bright here. There's everything one would need for a photo shoot here. Looks like something horrible happened at 3:25. What does this red symbol mean? Ah, magic again. Maybe I could just wipe it. Dummy lacks one hand. I need to find it. This dummy reminds me of the girls from the portrait. Something's wrong. A home photo lab is so handy. Perhaps Edith is the model's name. I should take the film. It just might come in handy. Wow, it's camera flash. There are so many devices. Some water here. Wet cloth would do a much better job. Here you go, buddy. Oh, what? Nope. There you go. Oh. I can tell you this is not how that works. Everything you're free. Charles captured you in a painting, but I have rescued you. Charles? He said his name was Carl. Oh God, I wanted to marry a rich man and live in my own castle. Look where I am now. I thought I loved him, but now I see it was all an illusion. Thank you. I'm glad to have met you. All of a sudden, a sinister laughter rang out behind Charles. It was the demon. Yeah, I have the power to return your sweetheart to life, he said. But I need 8 souls of innocent women in whose veins the blood of 8 members of the order responsible for Charles' death. You will become immortal and move through the centuries to make your dream true and regain happiness. Charles agreed. So every one of those men had a kid, which basically... He had to base... My word, this is convoluted. Three, 2, 5, 1, 4. Three, 2, 5, 1, 4. Okay. There's so many cellars and dungeons here. I need fresh air. This portrait, I've seen this face before. This is Ariel, Charles' beloved. Is the painting crying? There we go. I'm Ariel. What happened to these poor women is partly my fault. Don't be angry with Charles. He's a warm heart and suffers a lot. You should know that everything he has done was for the sake of his love to me. His soul is being tormented by the demon. I know that you can help him. Only silver can clear his soul. That the demon desecrated. What can I do? I hope I don't need silver bullets to cure Charles. You have to prick him with this silver needle. The sacred metal will clear his blood and free his soul from the demon's power. Hurry up. Become stronger every minute. I beg of you, don't waste time. Did you sleep well, honey? I see you already looked around. I have a gift for you. Want to take a look? I finally finished your report. I think this is my best work yet. I've made a breakfast for us. Do you want some tea? No. Oh, it's so nice. I'm so pleased. No, thank you. Where have you been? The main question is, where have you been? Allison, the tea is really tasty. You must drink it or I'll make you do this. No, you will do no harm anymore. Allison, I feel that darkness left my soul. The demon possessed me for so long, and now he has no power over me. Thank you. I'm too old to go further. Powers leave me with every breath. You're the one to defeat the demon. Use this key to get into his lair. Wasn't there something I need to pick up somewhere? Maybe it wasn't in that one. Never acquiring a physical shape, the demon Belder was defeated. His energy destroyed Athenor, breaking the glass cocoon under the Rex. Charles was freed from the bondage of evil and found peace. He left this world holding the hand of his beloved woman. The souls of the others are also free now. I've been watching Charles and Ariel, wondering whether there might be any other love as strong as the one that existed between this couple. Okay. Sorry, I ended up having myself muted for a couple minutes there. And yeah, I did manage to finish it in 2 hours. That was the most jankiest way I've ever played a game. Because that hidden button was useless. It was sometimes working. And it was like, it's not a case of like, oh, you need to go to one of the other, like, dimensions or something. It would just, I'd click it, and nothing happened. If I was in Look and Find, I'd click it, it did not indicate where it was. I had to use some other walkthrough. VOR Bros or something? I don't know. And go through, and if I saw that they found it in their Look and Find, go back a step to see where said item was clicked on so I could then, in my own playthrough, click on it. That hint button almost shouldn't be there. Ironically, it has a fast travel, though I am a smidge spoiled on the even newer ones that have a whole like, oh yes, you have an action to do here. You have these items, you go here. My word, it was not very clear on indicating that, oh yes, the mouse is going to change its appearance. Because sometimes it seemed like, oh, you have the magnifying glass up, it will do this action. Or if you have the eye up, it will do this action. It did not specify this. I'm going to go back to the main menu. And unfortunately, the way that picture is makes the character you play as look quite old, when I think she's only in her 20s. So it wasn't like beauty he was taking, it was the innocent souls of the first known female descendant of the men from the Order, which he somehow, I guess, was given the ability to find them via said demon that was potentially with the Order, or that the Order was trying to do whatever. That I do not get. If you want to play this, if you want to hear the music, because it only was playing some of the music in the cutscenes, despite the fact that, let me show you, music is down. And as for the difficulty level, my word, without that hit button working at all, casual or normal is not casual or normal. Because even though it seemed like tongs, which I feel like they probably should have been given a different name, because I then end up using them as chain nippers. Something to basically cut through metal. But yeah, I've ranted enough. Again, if you want to play this, find it on Steam. Look up Love Alchemy, A Heart in Winter. As for me, I'm done. I'm glad that I'm done. That I don't have to play this fairly janky little game anymore. So yeah, till next time, laters.